So I've cut quite a bit of the brush back today and made trails all the way in and out of the thick stuff. I've got to do some work on my weed eater, some WD-40 and stuff. I've been cutting with heavy gauge string, but I actually have a lawnmower blade that attaches to it. But I made a pretty good little dent back here on the big stuff today, and I found some beds back in here, probably where Dan had been laying down. There's a couple of places back in here where you could see he's been laying, very protected areas. But sorry to report, we have no updates. Dan is still missing. We do have some audio recording after the last footage of him on the camera. And Utapao Airport is taking a few planes again, I think. But anyway, yeah, we've got some audio and it's somewhat disturbing, but I don't want to be conclusive about it yet. It's like I say, that it's a few hours after Dan is last seen on camera, and of course we don't have a camera all the way here into the back, so but the sound did come from back here, and it just doesn't sound good, guys. It sounds like a dog that had been struck, and then the last cry kind of thing. But I had a plate out here for him the last couple nights, and it hadn't been touched. So anyway, guys, I wish I had better news. Like I say, I'm not conclusive about the audio yet. I'm still analyzing it and getting other people's opinion without telling them what I think it is and stuff like that. But I spent a lot of time watching the playback of all 4 cameras, and they've all got separate microphones, so I can catch bits of audio and then change the camera and see which one has the loudest audio on that particular clip. So you can kind of narrow down where the sounds are coming from. But I cut it all the way back to the corner back there, and thinking about bringing some hiking boots and going back down along the creek. But anyway, I'll leave you with this footage of Lady. Today she came in and was looking for him as well, so we're hoping that we can pick up with Lady where we left off with Dan as far as starting to gain her trust. But anyway, guys, I appreciate all the wonderful comments, and the whole team here at Open Mic, as well as the neighbors and stuff, are pretty heartbroken, and we're just gonna keep hoping for the best. But it does kind of appear that somebody's taken him or done something, because he just wouldn't go, guys. I mean, he's crazy about Lady. Lady's here every day looking for him. Even if there was another female in heat, you can't go very far at all without running into some more males, some alpha males. So Dan never barked at other dogs, never got aggressive with other dogs. As you guys know, Dan was really shy, and that's why he slept back here solo. And I've got CCTV footage of dogs coming in Friday night, right, which is typical. About every night dogs will be sleeping out here in the open, and Dan is never out with them. And then we've observed him for 3 months with other dogs coming through and seeing how he reacts. He stays away from other dogs, and that's why we were surprised when Lady showed up. But you could tell he had an affinity for Lady, because he really pranced around when Lady was in the area. He really showed off. I didn't get a lot of it on camera, but trust me, I mean, he had deep affections for Lady, and she obviously did for him, because she's coming in here and trying to find out where he went. And so this, I mean, this just doesn't seem like a natural occurrence. So I hate to say it, but our suspicions are leading towards human involvement. You know, will we ever know for sure? I don't know. I'm still got footage to go through, and I'm gonna keep going. But like I say, there is some disturbing audio that we found a few hours after that last exit, when you guys saw him come out of the market scared and head back towards his bed, right? So a few hours after that, there's some traffic coming in, and we got that. So we've got them on camera, and what he was barking at in the market was some Thai kids, teenagers, and they had their motorcycles in here. So I, you know, continued to watch it play back after that last shot of Dan headed back to his bedding, right? Acting like he wanted to get away and just go be alone, right? Well, not too long after that, the voices that you heard were some teenage kids, and they came out on their motorcycles right here on camera. So, but we don't believe that they had anything to do with it, because although Dan was scared of them, Dan's scared of pretty much everyone. So I don't think they did anything. And I had the ladies listen to the audio of what the kids were saying, and yeah, they weren't being aggressive towards a dog or anything. They were talking to each other. So those teenagers that were in here that Dan shied away from when we last saw him, they left shortly thereafter. So, but then there was some other traffic that came in here, motorcycle parked over here, and we did see them leave as well. But you know, they get off camera when they get back in here so far. But anyway, we just don't believe that Dan's anywhere around. We don't believe he wandered off. We don't believe he went chasing after another dog or anything like that, just because we know Dan. And when he came out barking, he came out from back here, and he came out, and you see him on camera, and he's barking. I've never heard him bark before. He's got his tail raised up, so he's on point. I'm looking at the other angle, and although I did hang some shirts up there that are blocking part of the view, there's actually a lot better view direct on the monitor than what I recorded on the phone for you. But there's no cars or any motorcycles parked on the road, and these ladies over here actually say in Thai, "What are you barking at?" Right? Because he was just barking profusely, like he was seeing something, got his tail raised. But then after the barking incident, he comes back, right, and goes this way. And then, you know, it was 45 minutes later, so when he had the encounter with the kids on the motorcycle, and then went to his bed. And then, like I say, several hours after that, we have some traffic coming in on a motorcycle, and then we have some audio that's kind of disturbing. So anyway, I appreciate all you guys, and I'm going to leave you with this closing clip of Lady right after I got done brush hogging back here. Lady showed up, so hopefully we'll have another story developing with Lady, guys. And yeah, I've got to kind of start to try to let go, because it's too much. I feel like I've been a detective for the last 4 days, and writing down all the counters and listening to the audio, and it's just a lot. And bottom line is, this is Tuesday, and he went missing Friday afternoon. So what can we do, right? Anyway, guys, I appreciate it. Hey, peace and love to everyone. Thank you for all your thoughts and prayers, and we appreciate it. And maybe we'll get some clarity before it's all over, but I'll keep you updated. All right, thanks, man. Triple T signing out. I know, lady. We're looking for him too, huh? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Huh? You hungry? It's okay. Good girl. Good girl. Huh? You hungry? Want some food? You hungry? Good girl. Well, I've already cut a bunch of the brush back, but I'm worn out for today. I can't do no more. Keep you guys updated. We have some more evidence, but I'm still going through it before I release it. At this point, we're thinking foul play.